story that's captured the nation, Leaving Neverland. Mel is here with more, and it just continues to develop, huh?
It does continue to develop, and I know a ton of people are still refusing to believe James and Wade. So actually this morning I spoke to attorney Lisa Bloom, who actually briefly represented Geordie Chandler back in the 90s, to find out why so many people are refusing to believe Wade and James's story.
Nobody wanted to believe it. If there had been a videotape, people would not have believed it. And even now, we see the reaction of his followers just refusing to think that he could have done anything wrong.
Why do you think there is? What is that?
I think
that confidence, that thinking.
Well, because he knew he was impervious to accountability, that it was never going to happen for him. He was just going to get away with anything. He was above the law. I mean, we see so many celebrities who have felt that way being brought down now in the Me Too movement.
You are obviously famous for advising Harvey Weinstein at the beginning of the whole Me Too thing.
Advising him to apologize.
Yes, yes. But you obviously saw firsthand somebody who was running the movie industry and the power he had and what he did with that power, potentially did with that power. And Michael Jackson, kind of similar in the music industry. What would you say as far as that dynamic and the mindset of that kind of person?
You know, you have to hold on to your humility, whoever you are, no matter how far you rise. And you have to listen to people. I think sometimes people get so big and they're surrounded by yes people who will just defend them to the end.
Another question, guys, that's been raised, of course, people are asking, because Wade testified on Michael's behalf in 2005, now his story is different, whether there's any possibility that he could face legal trouble for that, for defending his hero.
Well, I suppose he could be charged with perjury. I certainly hope that doesn't happen. I hope there's no political will to do that, because what we know from a mountain of evidence about child sexual abuse is children will typically lie to protect their abuser at first, especially if the abuser is a very powerful person, as Michael Jackson was. And so, you know, he was young, he lied. As he matured and became an adult, he's able to tell his truth now. And I see that in so many of my cases as well. So I certainly hope he's not charged with anything.
As we've often seen in these kind of cases, once people have the courage to speak out, it does sometimes bring out other victims and give them the courage to speak out too. I wondered if you're expecting that in this case?
I would love to see that. You know, Wade says he wished he had helped Geordie Chandler and Gavin Arvizo years ago. I think it's highly likely there's other young men out there watching this saying, do I speak out?